building. We got Cashaddict33rd in
It was the deal.
the building.
It was the deal.
And you've been supporting my page for like ever, from like day one pretty much. Don't think I didn't recognize that, my boy. I've always seen you commenting, liking, sharing, and being a part of what I'm trying to offer to the city here.
No, I appreciate you recognizing me. You got the platform on you type shit. So I appreciate that.
Can you want to introduce yourself too as well, bro?
I'm Drake Calhoun, the manager.
Yo, that's my manager.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
In a way.
For sure. Talk about what's going on,
Making
Cash.
a way.
Man. What do you? I mean, you worked with so many legends. You know what I'm saying, man. In the city, you got some features on the way and happening already.
Yeah.
Talk about who you've been working with, man. I know Baby Tron's been on that list, and I just got to meet him, and he's legendary.
Baby Tron, that's my dog. That's a gang right there. I got Icewear Vezo. That's some we got a little some heat in the making type shit.
Yeah.
Who else?
Talk about you working with Vezo. Is what's going on with you and Vezo, man?
Recently we ain't really tapped in since we did the song, but when we initially recorded the song, it was just supposed to be a feature type shit, but just in the midst of all that type of recording and whatnot, like niggas really tapped in on some 100 shit. Like we sat down, he was telling me his story, I'm telling him my side of the story type shit. Niggas really just tapped in, and then the track is some real shit. So it was some shit that he could relate to for you. You feel me? That's what he appreciated a lot. Cause when we first initially started, he came on the track on something different. But when we broke it down, and I'm like whoop whoop whoop, and he came in fire off the head too, straight off the head too, fire, some real shit. Y'all got to go check that out. It's called Discovery Package, some real shit.
Excellent, man. And talk about also the Baby Tron thing. Let's not skip over it. I mean,
all right, so me and Baby Tron, I had tapped in with Baby Tron just off of going to Lando shit, going to record that Lando shit. We put that together, went in there, knocked it out within like 30 minutes, fire ass track. My dog, Faded Beats, he the one who made the beat. And so fire video out. Y'all got to tap in with that too.
And talk about the work you have with Rio.
All right, so me and Rio, we tapped in through my mans. His name F&B Giacovelli. I don't know if y'all heard him or not, but he out here like a motherfucker. Yeah, he tapped us in, met up at 1800 Studio, recorded, did the video same day. That was lit. Crispy Life Kid, he popped out for it. Louis Ray, he popped out for it. Dropped some heat. That's out. Video, iTunes, Apple Music, YouTube, all that.
For sure, man. And now let's talk about yourself for a little bit. Are you from Detroit?
Yes, sir.
Okay, talk about did growing up in Detroit reflect on your music, or what does your music stem from?
Growing up, for sure, growing up in the D reflects on my music, for the simple fact of the type of shit that I had to endure being out here type shit, as far as the pain, the struggle, hustling, whole shit that's going on, niggas being on whole shit, the bitches, type of all that type of shit, everything that I endured within my lifetime is in my music, and you gonna hear that shit. But at the same time, type shit, it's really the same shit that go on everywhere. It's the same shit that go on everywhere, but it's how I deliver it. It's how I deliver it.
What was the moment you decided to start a music career?
Okay, so look, initially I ain't even come out on no rapping shit. I came out on some, I used to write like little poetry and whatnot, you feel me? So I had that going, and one day I heard one of my homeboys, I had to be in like 7th, 8th grade, heard one of my homeboys rapping and shit, and I was already writing poetry, but I liked the type of time he was on, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm about to try to do that same shit, and I just end up being cold with it. And I just took it from there, and I've been running with it ever since. I ain't wrote a poem since. Just been writing all rap.
What's been the most what's been some obstacles, I should say, you've had being an artist and upcoming in Detroit?
As far as in the music lane?
Yeah.
Obstacles, okay. One of my main obstacles that I'm still dealing with to this day is motherfuckers around me who not supporting me. That's one of my main obstacles. Like motherfuckers who just dare it, not doing shit, not sharing shit, not popping out the shows, not just doing shit, not reposting my shit, but still to turn around and ask me for some shit. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck does that work? You understand how the fuck does that work, bro? And I get support from a lot of people, but it be the people who really owe me this shit. I don't feel like people owe me shit, but some of y'all motherfuckers owe me that shit, and y'all ain't on that. So that's one of my main obstacles. Like, come on now, man.
Yeah, like it's free to post or repost somebody. It doesn't cost you any money to share or support somebody.
It don't cost shit, and that's the crazy part about it. And it don't cost shit to share, but it's costing me to do shit. You understand what I'm saying? It's costing me to do shit, but it ain't costing y'all to produce nothing. Like, come on, bro.
No, I've been in that boat. Like, you support the hell out of certain people, and then like the chance that they have to reach out and give you some exposure, they don't do shit about it for you, even though you've been there the whole time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just learned to eat it. I just learned to accept it and keep going.
Now, delegating in the scene is difficult. Obviously, you know, people steal money deposits and people don't show up to the grind and all that shit. What's been some things you've noticed coming up in the game and coming up as an artist?
Like things I've noticed as far as what?
As far as dealing with transactions or dealing with working with people, dealing with working producers, directors, and all that stuff. Has it been smooth sailing for you? Or has it been like kind of rocky?
Overall, it been smooth, but you come across them certain motherfuckers who they want their money up front, but they work ethic ain't matching their attitude type shit. Like, if I'm paying you my money up front, I expect for you to work how you supposed to work, bro. Like, okay, I ain't even gonna say no names, but it been a couple times to where I done paid for some videos, and a motherfucker will take 3 months to drop my video. Like, bro, you really slowing up my motion. Like, it ain't even about the money. It's about once you get your motion going with this shit, you gotta keep it going. You have to keep it going. You cannot stop. And the fact that a nigga will take 2-3 months to drop a video, like, bro, no, drop my shit within at least 2 weeks. At least 2 weeks. I paid you already. So you slowing up a nigga shit. You slowing up a nigga whole career. This is what niggas is using to get up out of here, and you slowing my shit up. Like, that's really some shit a nigga come holler at you at. But yeah, all right.
No, yeah, I know what you mean. I've dealt with that like hundreds of times. I've been the guy on the other end where I take time to, you know, give a video back and shit. And you're right, man. People need to stop slacking because I was just chilling. Like, I had no reason to not release those bitches earlier. Like, and you're right, though. When somebody pays you up front, it's like, just because I gave it to you up front doesn't mean you get to fuck with me now.
And I'm all about, I stand on good business. If anybody who knows me knows this for a fact, I stand on good business. If somebody pay me for some shit, it's gonna be done. Cause I'm not about to play with nobody money. I'm not about to play with no nigga money. But when it come to this music shit, man, niggas really be on some crazy niggas. Not everybody. Like I say, overall it's been all right. But I done came across a couple of them. Like, no, bro, we don't do business like that.
What's up, Nick? Is that a problem?
Just gotta fix this mic really quick. All right.
It happens all the time.
We're getting the audio we need.
But yeah, man, no, I've been there, and I know what you mean, man. Like, the business can get dirty. Like, you can pay for a feature, and the feature can be whack. There's, like, so many things that can go wrong in this industry, and it sucks because it's like, you can't do that with other businesses. If I want to buy a Rolex from you, I go to the Rolex store, I buy it. That's a Rolex.
And it's it.
Yeah. You go buy a feature from somebody for $15,000, could be a whack feature. Anything could happen. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so as far as the whack features, though, I ain't came across that problem yet. Like, everybody I done had featured on mine, they came with it.
Yeah,
they came with it for sure.
It must be difficult for the rappers who do have to tell them, like, yo, that was whack. Like, that was not a good fucking feature, bro. Yeah, my friend just...
I ain't seen nobody, like, just tell somebody straight up, like, dog.
I can show you my phone of my boy that literally got a feature from somebody, and we had to talk him through how to tell that guy to give him another feature.
That's crazy.
That's really
crazy.
That's some real stuff though, cause it's a lot of that going on.
Yeah.
I didn't heard whack versus being in stools with people not saying no names. Shit, garbage. and it's out here circulating, and don't nobody really want to give it that credit because they fuck with them or they just so brainwashed and just used to the bounce, I guess. I don't know.
No, I agree with you. I agree. Cash, like, you've been doing music for a little minute now. Do you feel like Detroit's giving you the reciprocation you deserve at this point?
Okay, so to a certain extent I do, for the simple fact of I haven't really been consistent. Like, the first time I ever been consistent with this shit was last year. a full consistent year, and the feedback I got just off of 1 year was substantial. Like it was cool. So I feel like they do. Like all the other past shit, no, I probably dropped 1 or 2 videos, ain't really get the feedback I wanted, and I'm back on some other shit. But when I actually put effort into the consistency, yeah, I got a lot of positive feedback.
Yeah, so at the times where it's expected, you're getting it, and the times when it's not expected, you're not getting it.
I'm not getting it, yo.
Yeah, exactly. So it's your own accountability. That's pretty cool. Now, one person who did give you some shine, man, was obviously Boosie, and talk about how that happened.
Okay, so initially, I did pay for the promo. He was gonna post my shit in his story, so I paid for the promo. He posted it in his story, but after he posted it in his story, like probably 45 minutes later, I got a notification on Instagram, he done posted my shit on his page. Gave me a whole little shout out, all type of shit. So I'm like, okay, cool. He fucking with me. You ride with a nigga way, all type of shit. That's cool. And then probably like within like another couple hours, the nigga reposted my shit again.
Yeah.
Reposted my shit again. So I'm like, damn, this bitch must be heat. Like, you feel me? It's my shit. It's called Miami Heat. A whole little vibe. He was fucking with my shit. He was really fucking with my shit. Cause off the paid promo shit, you pay a nigga one time, your shit get posted one time. This nigga reposted my shit 3 times.
Yeah.
1 story post, 2 page posts. Like, all right.
What was the reciprocation from that? Like, did you read the comments? Did you get followers? Like, what happened?
Hell yeah. I got followers. I got a lot of followers. A lot of followers. And then the comments going through it, I'm reading like, oh yeah, this don't even sound like no Detroit shit. Oh yeah, bro going crazy. Bro going all type of shit. So yeah, I appreciated that.
Yeah, it's always good to see.
Boosie 100. He 100.
It's always good to see people outside, people that don't know you supporting you. Like,
Yeah,
just to see,
I
like,
love it.
Yeah.
I love it. And I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man.
What's been the biggest milestone for you as an artist so far, though, collectively? Like, what moment do you look at and go like, damn, this was really big for me?
It would have to be. It'll really have to be the song with Vezzo. It'll have to be the song with Vezzo, because it's like shit. Like I'm really right here with this nigga, dropping a whole track. We really right here chopping it up on some real shit. Like we chopping it up on some man to man shit. Like that's heat.
Yeah,
that's heat.
When you look at the Detroit scene, is there anything about it that you would change personally? Do you see how things work maybe and go like, we should change it in this direction or move things in a different way in any way?
What would if I was to change anything, what would it be? Okay. So if I was to change anything about the Detroit rap scene, I would change niggas clicking up with niggas off of a wave. And I say that because you clicking up with niggas off of the wave, but at the same time, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes type shit. So you see a nigga on popping type shit, now you gravitating towards him, you want to whoop-de-whoop whole time, nigga, this nigga might have fucking blew a nigga yesterday. So now it's niggas looking for him. But you don't care, he got a wave. You don't give a fuck how now you win that shit. Now you win that shit. Like, so that's something I would change. Clicking up with niggas just off of a wave. Cause the wave ain't that important. You can make your own shit. Make your own wave. He made his own wave, you can make your own wave. Like riding a nigga wave ain't really worth, a lot of shit that y'all niggas be putting on the line.
Do you want to add your input into that too? I mean, you do managing, so you probably see a lot.
Man, I done seen too much. Like, it's like this, the entertainment game, it's kind of funny, It's real. It look like something, but it's really not really that. Because you will get around people, and you will think you know them until you're around them, and then they really like, oh, they full of shit too. So it's a lot of full of shitness that, just to add on to what he was saying, as far as with dealing with people and entertainment in Detroit, that I would change, I would probably, the dream is to like collab with one another, like the network, the dream, but it's so much hate in the air. And well, the A50 brand, we come with love, you feel me? You fuck with us, we fuck with you, but we not about to ride yo. We not dick sucking over here. You're just saying it. Shit. We in our own world, we network though.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's just what it is.
No, it's beautifully said, bro.
Appreciate it.
Cash, what can you take from growing up in the streets, and how do you apply it to music, and how does it help apply it to music that you grew up in Detroit?
Okay, so I take really the same shit that a lot of niggas probably take, and that's the hustle. Because even like way before this music shit, it was all about the hustle to me. So I know how to sacrifice for the shit that's important. I know how to sacrifice. So how can I put it? So as far as, you know, with this rap shit, you got your image, you know, you got your studio time, you got your videos, you got your promotions, and this shit costs. This shit costs a lot of money. So just off of having a hustler's mentality, off of the shit that I done had to go through on some life shit, just off of having that, I can apply that shit to the music. So it's like I'm willing to pay that pape. I'm willing to pay that pape because I see the bigger picture, and that's the whole hustler's mentality, seeing the bigger picture. A lot of niggas can't see the bigger picture, so they're not gonna be willing to make that sacrifice. And that's what this shit come with. You want big, you have to sacrifice big. You not gonna get nowhere penny pinching, especially on some career shit. If you want this shit, you gotta act like you want this shit. But the only niggas who understand that are the hustlers. If you're not no hustler, you don't have no hustling spirit, you're not gonna understand that shit. So, yeah, I don't, you feel me? Came from trying to work up to a bow off of grabbing quarter ounces. That's work. That's work. Apply that same shit to this. You want to start getting paid $50,000 for features, all that type of shit. You got to pay your dues. You have to pay. You got to pay, and the hustlers gonna understand that.
Yeah,
you understand
100%.
that.
People don't know that marketing is like a huge. Even we had Juan on here from Big Squad, and that's one of the biggest things he was saying was marketing is everything. And if you really believe in yourself, you're gonna pay for that. Like when you go get a college degree, you have to pay for that degree. That shit's not free. You have to pay for the schooling and you have to pay for the degree.
Yep.
What's the difference between that and paying to market yourself as an artist? Like there is no difference, really. Like you're paying either way. No matter what career you get into, you're paying to get into it.
Yeah, and then some shit that irritate me to the T is like niggas will go blow money on so much other shit. Niggas who rapping though, this is what some shit I've experienced. Niggas will go blow money on so much other shit. Go to the club, buying bottles at the club, going to chill with bitches, going to blow money on bitches, going to just spend an unnecessary pay. But when it come time to pay for that studio time, when it come time to pay for the videos, niggas be acting real stingy. Like, bro, you can't be like that. How you gonna? What you rapping for? You just wasting time at this point. You wasting time.
Yeah. I think it's just like easier to say you're a rapper because like on Instagram you could just change your bio to rapper.
Right.
And so like some people will be making that money but just want to carry that like clout with the rap shit instead of just show like, you know what I'm saying? Like some people just don't pick who they want to be in life.
But at that point you done turn rapping into a bill.
Yeah.
You done turn rapping into a bill. Yeah. You understand? On some clout chasing shit. Yeah. You done turned it into a bill, bro.
Talk about that. That's hilarious.
The groupie mentality too. Like it be obvious to most.
Yeah.
I don't think people who be knowing that like they be looking like groupies don't even think they be looking like groupies though. If that make any sense, I'm just throwing something out there.
No, you're right though. Yeah. You're right.
But just if y'all gonna do that, just work on it a little better. Just finesse it a little better. Disguise it. Simple,
bro.
Bring some weed to the party or something.
Yeah,
right. Shit.
Do
bring
something.
A bottle.
Bring something to the fucking
bring
table.
Bring some bitches to the party.
But that's fucking hilarious. Making rap is just another bill for some people.
It's just another bill. It's not a lifestyle, and it has to be your lifestyle. And that's what I had. And I had to explain. Not even just the rap, but I had to explain to a lot of people like, bro. Niggas got dreams, bro. Niggas got a lot of shit going on. We can't just be sitting around this bitch acting like life is free. Like we can just dangle out this motherfucker and not be doing nothing, bro. Like, no, that shit is not gonna work, nigga. Like, come on, bro. If we gonna really do some shit, let's do this shit. Like, what the fuck is niggas doing?
It's the best shit I ever heard. Oh, my bad. Somebody was smoking in there earlier. It got to me. But listen, Cash, man, look, this is my whole thing, man. A lot of artists, there's 1,000 new artists every day in Detroit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Everybody thinks they can make it. They think just social media is here. I can blow up overnight or whatever the fuck. That's kind of like the new wave of artists coming out. Do you categorize yourself in somebody that's looking at it like, all right, social media is going to help me blow just because of the gambling chances of it, just to roll the dice? Or do you think it's that 90s feel, that early 2000s feel, really developing an artistry, a craft for it, and putting yourself as a professional rapper or artist?
So on the gambling shit, no. Like that's a straight no. But that's with anything in life that I've done. I never leave shit to a chance of gamble. Me is my work ethic, my passion for shit, and how I'm going about shit. All that gamble. I mean, some niggas do get lucky though. You know, some niggas do get lucky. Drop that one hit, boom, now they out of here. But that's damn near the same as being born into a family of plugs. Some niggas born into a family of plugs, some niggas not. Some niggas gotta work their way up. Everybody look ain't the same. And I'm not a lucky nigga. Like by far. I'm not a lucky nigga. So everything that I've achieved is through my own work ethic, me looking at myself, developing myself as an artist. Nothing was a gamble for me at all. By far.
And so when you're applying yourself to it, it's just as an artistry, and you're just taking it seriously as a professional artistry, not just off, this new wave, like I said, is social media, Instagrammers, TikTokers, and shit like that, and everybody's just trying to blow the fuck up off that. That's my whole thing with social media. It's like making people put way less effort in becoming a real artist because you can just blow up off of bullshit.
See, okay. A lot of I got you. So a lot of niggas. And I see a lot of niggas look at social media as a way. But me personally, I look at it as a tool. Mm-hmm. It's a tool in my arsenal. Mm-hmm. I got a lot of other tools in this motherfucker too, so I can apply all that shit to myself. I'm not looking at social media as like, damn, this the only way I'm about to make it out this media. We got to do it. No, nigga. It's a lot of other ways to make it out this motherfucker, bro. Social media is a tool. You use your tool, though. Use your tool on the job. That's what it's made for. That's what you got it for. Use the tool, but no, as far as social media, just... I'm looking at it like this is gonna be my way up out of here. No, the music is gonna be my way up out of here. Nah, how I apply my own ethics to how it's gonna get me up out of here, that's on me.
Yeah.
That's on me. So,
Facts.
but I'm old school though. I'm like, I look like a young nigga, but I'm not no young nigga. Like, I'm really a whole middle-aged man. You understand what I'm saying? I'm old school with it. Since I've hopped off the porch, it's you gotta put your work in. You gotta put your work in before you get your stripes. And that's just period.
Facts, bro. Facts. That was very, very well said. Yeah, that was the coldest
Type shit, yeah.
What's been on your mind as a whole and just general? What do you wake up thinking about when it comes to music?
Okay, so when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I think about is probably right.
Shit.
So
Wait,
look,
are you a
so-
scam rapper? Like,
so look,
man.
huh?
Do you consider yourself a scam rapper?
Okay, so listen,
Go ahead.
I'm not a scam rapper. Like, if you go into my arsenal of music, you will see I got more than that. But I'm a nigga who knows some shit. I know shit, so I can get on the track and talk what I know. But overall, no, I'm not really a scam rapper. You know, I don't want to fall into that lane because, for one, too much of anything is bad. Too much of anything is bad. So just making that my lane, eventually either feds or I'm gonna burn myself out on that shit. It's one or the other. So no, I'm not a scam rapper, but yeah.
Are we loading that card up, Nick? Okay. Let's wait for the camera to reset here.
Okay.
Back on air. Off air, we were talking a little bit about credit scores and the credit and stuff. And I have terrible credit, actually, like really bad credit. Yeah, man, I blew through like $30,000 worth of debt, for real. Well, because you know what?
What type of debt?
Well, on the internet they were giving loans. Like, this was 2012.
Yeah.
And
2012,
they were like, tomorrow you can have $6,000 in your bank account. I was like, yeah, bitch, put this $6,000 in my bank account. And then I blew that on bullshit strippers. Anyway, go ahead. Talk about credit for a minute.
All right, so look. That's on that type of time. That's a lot of niggas. That's a lot of motherfuckers. As far as once you on average, being from where we from, once you reach a certain age, and I'm not saying this for everybody, this is just for majority though, a lot of people have fucked up credit by the time they reach 25, 26. But it's, I was being humble about it, but it's really a simple solution to that. And I'm gonna compare it to something that people do every day. So every day, people use their credit cards, right? They use their credit cards. Boom, once they get the little charge, once they get what they need to get, they dispute it. It's the same thing with credit. Dispute that shit. Now you gotta put a little bit more elbow grease into it, but it's the same process. You got shit on your credit and you don't want it on your credit. Call them credit bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, Experian. Call their ass. Like, just dispute it. You might have to send a letter in. Like I said, you got to put a little more, finesse into it. Send a letter in. It's simple. It's easy. People just lazy. It's the same thing that you doing with your credit card, and people doing that shit every day. You using your credit card, and then you disputing that charge.
What's that first say? Everybody lazy. Some people just be ignorant to it.
Okay, yeah. Some people just be ignorant to it. Some people be ignorant to it. I apologize. Yeah, some people be ignorant to it, but it's the same process. It's the exact same process. Like literally, exact same.
What can you guys do for people as far as credit's concerned?
Okay, so listen. If you want, no, listen. Okay, so listen. Like I say, the whole credit repair. That's what's really fucking niggas up. The credit repair. If you want, once you get it repaired, get all them derogatory marks off of there. If you want to, call, tap in with, and we'll show you better than we can tell you. So if you want that credit score to go to the lot or get that loan or, get some assets to your name.
I say one thing just to throw it out there. Just add a secure credit card to your name.
But, okay. I will.
That's one route.
Okay.
Yeah, I know he go about things a certain way. I just love the secure credit card, bro.
I hear that.
That you buying into it and just attaching it. If you ain't got like no major debt on your stuff, your score will bump up at least 40 points.
Okay, shit.
And that's easy money. $200
secure credit card.
You're the first rapper to come on here and talk about credit scores, man. So I'm gonna introduce it as that.
And then look, one more thing though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put y'all hip to some more little sauce. Okay, so people look at the credit scores and just go based off of that. They look at their credit score and go based off of that. But you have to understand your score is broken down into differentials. It's different categories to your score. So I'm gonna just get straight to it. Your payment history sums up 35% of your credit score. Your credit utilization sums up 30%. That's already 65%. Outside of them, you have your credit mix, which is the type of credit you have. You have your credit length, which is the period of time you done had that shit. And then you got your derogatory marks. Now, credit utilization and payment history, that's already 65. So I just want to make that a point to where
pay it on time, pay it in full.
Your credit utilization is that's what's fucking y'all up, because a lot of people keep up with their payment history. Y'all keep up with that, but y'all have to tap in with your credit utilization. That's your credit usage. How much you using your credit card? You only supposed to use 30% of your credit line.
Can you fix that mic a little bit?
Yeah.
Oh, you just off to the side.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, you only supposed to use 30% of your credit line. So if you plan on using 50, 60, 70, 80% of your credit line, pay that down before your payment is due. Pay it down before your payment is due. So you will bring your shit back down to within the 30 percentile. So I just want to throw that in there.
For sure. Nah, I appreciate that. I'm going to actually call my credit bureau and see what the fuck's going on.
You call them. Dispute that.
But if you can pay your payments in full, it's the same as using cash. You spend cash every day. Why not just put it in an account, use your credit card, pay it in full. You get rewarded for it.
Exactly.
So,
very good outlook, fellas. I appreciate that, man. Tell everybody how they can find you guys on social media.
Cashaddict33rd. That's my name on Instagram.
What can people look forward to seeing from you?
I got a lot of heat coming. Got some shit dropping with Auntie House. Got my GMT one mic about to drop. First nigga to do that shit off the boat. On deck.
international.
You feel me? Cuban chain, holding the mic.
Yeah.
Type time. That's the type of time I'm on.
How can people find you on social media?
I'm Drake Calhoun 40 TV.
Okay.
You can find me on Instagram usually. I don't really use too many other platforms. It's really Instagram.
Yeah, same here, man. Look, I appreciate you fellas being on, man. High Low Visuals is shooting these productions for us. We're at Parallel Sound Studio. We're out.
Appreciate you.
Peace.